We're live.
We're live.
Hey, it's Chris, Homestead Hardway. And people, I believe the world's going to start raving crazy. And I know I do a lot of videos trying to be encouraging, and then some of the videos I do seem to be all gloom and doom. But I need to put a bug in the ear. Things are bad and they're getting worse. This whole gas shortage thing, we're in North Carolina and apparently we run out of fuel. Because somebody hacked the pipeline and then everybody panicked and went and filled up every vehicle and every gas can they could get their hands on. They said that we'd had plenty of gas if everybody hadn't done that. Well, something I need to tell you. I'm involved in agriculture. I work with farmers every day. I work with livestock producers every day. I work with, at least here in North Carolina, with everybody that grows everything you eat. And there's going to be meat shortages. There's going to be a shortage of chicken. I think there's already a shortage of chicken. There was a lot of livestock destroyed back when the pandemic was a big thing and nobody would go to work. And there's still being livestock destroyed. One of the largest hog producers in the country has gone completely out of business. Because it doesn't do you any good to produce a product if you can't get it processed. And something y'all need to realize that by the time you get a piece of meat or a vegetable at the grocery store, it's been through several different people, several middlemen. It doesn't do you any good to raise a chicken commercially if you can't get the chicken dressed and processed into the grocery store. It doesn't do you any good to raise a hog commercially if you can't get it dressed. So there's a lot of livestock destroyed. Now we're stepping up our garden this year back to where it used to be in the old days, to try to be able to put more back. And I feel like there's going to be shortages and there's going to be an opportunity for more local grown stuff. But you don't need to panic and try to do things. You need to get the notion you're going to do it ahead of time. So the purpose of this video is try to encourage everybody that'll listen to start doing something. Start growing some of your own food. I don't care if you got to do it in the cut-off barrels we showed you how to do. I don't care if you got to plant your fire beds. But things are fixing to get bad. Corn, commodities are going to be at an all-time high. Animal feed is going to be sky high. We're thinking about ways to try to come up with some extra income to combat the fact that feed's going to be probably $15 for a 50-pound bag before it's all said and done. We're growing some stuff that push comes to shove I can augment my livestock feed with. But get right, people. And I got my eyes open this week. America is vulnerable. There's some foolish stuff going on. I understand that all our antibiotics are made overseas. Made by people we don't exactly get along with. And this hacking the pipeline thing has showed me just how easy it would be to shut the world down. If somebody was to take out our power grid, which would be really easy to do, or take out these pipelines, this country would shut down in a week. I've heard of fist fights and everything else over a gallon of gas. My business has been shut down this week because we don't have fuel in the service trucks. Our service trucks burn a lot of fuel. It doesn't do you any good to panic and fill them up. You're going to have some more at dinner time tomorrow. So I didn't do that. We did fill up my wife's car and we did fill up my old half-ton farm truck just so we could go to the store and back. But it's been a problem. And I'm going to tell y'all folks, hard work won't kill you. If hard work would kill you, I'd have been dead a long time ago. So whatever you have to do, you get out here and do it. I'm telling you. You might think I'm crazy. It's fixing to get bad. And you can do it. You can do whatever you can to help yourself. There's some things I'm going to do. We're going to have fuel on this farm. We're going to have a 500-gallon gas tank on this farm if I make every dime this year. I'm going to have a propane generator, a big propane generator, where if something happens, we can have power for, I don't know, however long 500-pound cylinder will last, you know. But I'm going to have to start taking precautions, and I believe everybody needs to. And something else I will tell you, we see it here with hurricanes, we've seen it here with the pipeline problem. Don't panic buy stuff. There is no reason. How much toilet paper can you use? Why, when they tell you you're going to be out of gas for a week, the pipeline's down, they're going to have it back up Friday, why, when you don't have anywhere to go, would you go and fill up 10 gas cans and fix it where a man trying to work or somebody trying to get to work and back can't put gas in their car? It's insane. Stop doing it. It's foolish. Stop it. Use some common sense, people. If you want to prepare ahead of time. Don't wait till you're just screwing everybody else. And I hope people will listen to me. I hope it'll get some people motivated. But the current state of this country, we better get off the butt and get after it. Remember, you can do all this stuff. You need a little land to do it. But if you don't have as much as you think you ought to have, start with what you got. Do better later. You know, in other countries, they don't have a yard. They don't have grass lawns. They tend right on up to the house. That may be the way we need to get back to doing things. But maybe somebody will listen. Maybe it'll help somebody. But I appreciate y'all watching. And it's about dark, and I'm still not through. I'm on hour 14 right now, I think. We've been going since daylight. And I've still got more to do. So I've got to jump off here. But you'll never plow a field turned over in your mind. So sitting there on the couch thinking about it and saying you ought to do this and you ought to do that ain't never going to get it done. Get up and get after it. And we'll talk to you later.